Hi, this video will show you how to access the higher order thinking items in the South Dakota Assessment Portal. First thing you'll need to do is click on Test Builder. And up top you'll click on Forms. Then you can either go in and if you have a form already created and you want to add higher order thinking items to it, you would click the pencil. Or if you're creating from scratch, you'll click Create Form. Once to this screen, you will name your form for your standards. If you're doing math, you choose Common Core, you choose Math. English Language Arts we'll get to you in just a second. Yours is a little bit different. And we also have higher order thinking items for Science or Social Studies. So if you're Science or Social Studies, you have to choose South Dakota Standards and then choose either of those. I am going to just choose Math. So I do Common Core Standards, Mathematics. Remember to add directions to your form, but what I am going to click on is Add Items. And you may have nothing populate here. You'll have to click on Filters, and that's because of the group you're in. So you have to get the higher order thinking items that we've created, you have to go to the Math State Bank. So Science, you'll go to the Science State Bank. Social Studies, you'll go to the Social Studies State Bank. English Language Arts, we'll get to you in just a second. So I'll click Math State, click Apply. Notice we have 251 items. To get the higher order thinking items, you will, in the item contents, search for NAEP. The reason we have NAEP, or this word, is because all of these items are released NAEP items, which is the national test that 4th, 8th, and 12th grade students take every other year. And these are really good items, and we're very excited about having them in the assessment portal. If you compare NAEP scores to Dakota STEP scores, NAEP scores are a lot lower, just because it's a lot harder test, the items are a lot deeper in thinking, and they are not just multiple choice. So I select NAEP, click Apply. Now notice that every single title here has the word NAEP in it, and that just means that it's a higher order thinking item. If I click Filters again, I can break it down to the grade level that I want. So let's say I'm a 5th grade teacher, and I can even break it down farther. Let's just say I break it down to 5th grade. So now I'm looking at NAEP items for 5th grade. If I apply that, notice I have 4 pages. If an item in the title says TEI, that means it is a technology enhanced item. These items are not multiple choice, nor are they constructed response or extended response. They are where the students actually have to drag and drop an item. Maybe they select from a text, they rearrange, they plot something on a graph. So these are the items where the student actually gets involved with the item a little bit more. And if you want that, remember you just click on it, it goes gray. If it says CR, those are the items where the students actually have to type in the correct response. So if I hover over the magnifying glass, it says on the map above which ordered pair gives the location of the house. Students would actually have to type in A3. That's the coordinates of it. So it's not just multiple choice. And just to let you know, technology enhanced and multiple choice items, those ones will be graded by the program. Constructed response, you will have to score those. So you'll read them and score them. And at the home screen, you'll click on ScoreNet in order to do that. So that is how you find the higher order thinking items for math, science, and social studies. To find the higher order thinking items for English Language Arts, once again, I click on Forms. And notice I'm in the Math State Bank, so what I have to do is click on the Language Arts State Bank. And what we have here are pre-made forms, and the length tells how many questions there are in the form. And notice that they're standard specific, so you can just choose a standard, find a form for that standard. To find the higher order thinking ones though, I am going to go to about page 3. And notice now it says CC4 NAEP. Whenever it says that NAEP, that means that it is a higher thinking order. And these are forms, so notice that they're not just one item. There's 10 questions to this one. And what it is, it's a reading passage, and then there's questions to go with it. So we have 4th grade starting on page 3. And then if I go to page 12, here's the 8th grade NAEP ones. So they all say NAEP right there. And then if I go to page 18, that is where I find the 12th grade NAEP forms. So let's just say I choose 8th grade, that was page 12. There they are right there. So let's just say I choose the alien invasion one. You can click on this button right here to share a copy of this form. That makes it so you can share a copy of it into the SLO group, or you can share a copy into your personal item bank, or you can share a copy into a collaborative group that you're part of. You can make a test with this form that takes the form as it is, and then you can create a test so that your students can take it on the computer. Or you can just preview it first just to see what it looks like. So if I click preview form, this just shows you what the form looks like. This is what it would look like to the student. So there's the directions. So what it is, it's just a reading passage, and then there's questions that go with it. So this one's a multiple choice question, so is that. So is that. Here's one where it's not multiple choice, so notice that the students actually have to type in their response right here. So, and notice that it says using what you read. Most of the questions make the students refer back to the text, which is huge in the Common Core standards. So yes, these are available, and they say 4th, 8th, and 12th grade, but you can probably use them in any grade. What you also can do is if you share a copy to your personal item bank, maybe I'll just do this really quick, put in my personal item bank, click done, and then if I go to my personal item bank, I can find the form right here, and now I have a pencil available. So if I click the pencil, then I'm able to edit this form. So I could delete any of the questions, or I could add more questions to it. So you have the reading passage and you can add questions to it. If you alter it in any way like this, make sure to only use it in your personal item box or your personal item bank. Don't share it for the public just because this is copyrighted how it is, and if you make changes to it, just make sure that you're the only one using it. All right, thank you.